This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today I am building another home with The Sims 4 Growing Together, and happy Growing Together release day. This video was actually recorded with early access footage, hence my name popping around on the screen. But I wanted to play around with building something with these new modern windows that have this like pitched roof window. So we're playing around with that idea now, and I make a bit of a more modern, rustic, sort of industrial home. I'm not really sure what to name this one, but I really like how it came out, so of course I wanted to share it with you. And after this, I think I have one more early access video to share before we hop into content that I'm going to create now that the pack is out for everyone. And actually, I don't know what order I'm going to share things in. It really depends because I am so excited to play around with all of the packs. So as soon as that releases today, I'm going to be playing around with it quite a bit. And I'm excited because I'm going to be streaming later tonight on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern time on twitch.tv/MissGryphi. And we're going to be doing some gameplay. I basically just want to play how I would play off camera, but on Twitch. So I'm very excited about that because otherwise I probably wouldn't play. I have trouble playing The Sims without recording it or streaming it. It's just kind of how it works when you ended up doing this for a living. I love it so much, but I refuse to play it when I'm not recording it for some reason. So I'm planning to stream it later today so I can give myself that chance to actually play with the new gameplay and like have a little family, and I'm so excited about it. I can't believe we finally have infants. I've been talking about wanting improved babies for years, so this is a dream come true, and this expansion pack is so cute. So I'm really excited about that. So make sure if you're interested, you join us tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/MissGryphi. I would love to have you join us. It's absolutely free, and it's a good time to hang out and just chit chat and play The Sims together. So the outside shape of this is coming together now. I end up like flipping it to be the opposite direction because I liked how it looked better from the back. So you'll see me doing that right now. And it's a very symmetrical front to back house, but not side to side. And I just think it's such a cute one. I love the new wallpapers that came with this pack. And of course, those brand new giant modern windows. I think they are such a statement piece and definitely going to be something I experiment with more going forward in future builds. But this one is just using base game and Growing Together, so I was limited to just that. But I think I was able to get a pretty nice look with this house just using those packs. I was really excited that these umbrellas, which are in debug, were also in this debug because they originally came with the debug for my wedding stories, and these yellow flowers have made an appearance in every single build I have done with early access for this pack because they are so pretty. They are in Shalivated Objects, and I can't remember what they're called, but they're, believe native to or the state flower of California, something like that, but they are gorgeous and I just want to use them constantly. And it's good to know that information because I'm thinking I'm going to be doing a California state build soon now that we got this world. I feel like it's fitting and I'm pretty excited about it. I have a lot of ideas for videos, for state series, for everything. I feel like I'm just feeling super inspired right now with this new pack and having infants. So there'll probably be a lot of content coming out. And of course, if you have any suggestions of things you would like to see, I would love to read those. I love implementing y'all's ideas. I also decided to add a hot tub out here. It just felt like a nice activity to have outside, so just grabbing that now. And I looked through all of the rug options. All of those really bright ones I placed down temporarily were some of the options we got for the new splash pads that came with this pack. I wanted to see if they had any interesting swatches that I might be able to use here, but of course they're all really bright and colorful. But I do think those could work nicely for some kids' rooms, so that's an idea. But just decorating the outside here, we have, of course, our couch and our loungers. I got this really cute lantern piece. I also ended up adding this chair over here, and I thought having a telescope would be a nice addition as well. Did I not keep the umbrella? I don't think I kept the umbrella. I was really excited about the umbrella and it's just gone. That's okay though. I decided to build in this hot tub to just make it look a little bit more structured, and I believe we just have a little bit more landscaping. I really wanted everything here to look kind of purposeful, although the landscaping is a little bit more wild, I guess. I just kind of liked how that looked. And then just playing around with some rocks and stuff, looking at what items are around the lot and what's in Shall I Vid objects to make this look a little bit more realistic and like it's living in its correct space. Oh, I did get the umbrella back. I just got the white one because that matched the color scheme I was going for a little bit better. And then I also added a little driveway over here. I just thought that that would look nice. So since this lot does, you know, hit the road on two different sides, I thought that it would look cute to have a car on one side and a walkway on the other. Of course, it's a fake car from Debug, but I still thought it looked quite nice. But we're moving inside now to work on the floor plan. It's a pretty small space, but I was able to fit one bedroom and one bathroom in here, and I was quite happy with that. I did have to change the windows out back to make this work, though. As you can see, you know, I split up the rooms where that big window would be, but I think it worked out okay in the end. I'm actually really, really happy with the layout in this space. I think it comes out super cute. And it was just different than the other houses I created because the other ones were a little bit more like suburban, traditional. And I opted for more of the modern options in this house with this like curvy sofa. I also used the bake scheme counters that are a little bit more industrial with the wooden butcher block tops. I thought that they were perfect for this house. I really, really enjoyed these. These are one of my favorite counters from base game. I just really wished that we had a version that didn't have metal drawers on the front, but I love the tops of them. I've always been a huge fan of that. But of course I had to use the new fridge and stove from Growing Together, and I actually tucked these counters into the walls a little bit to hide that back lip to make them look a little bit more modern. And it doesn't always bother me that it's there, but it bothered me with this because there isn't a lip on the back of the stove, so it just looked really odd. But just playing around with the colors here, trying to decide which color would be best, and using this new herringbone tile on the wall. That is so pretty. I'm so happy to have that. That's going to be going in pretty much every kitchen I build for the foreseeable future. And then I should be grabbing this new ceiling light we got with the pack. I think it is so pretty. Definitely more industrial vibes and very different than anything we already have in the game. So I was very happy to have that. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do some sort of industrial build sometime soon, maybe an apartment. I have a few different ideas brewing around in my head with the new items, not just family related builds, but just builds that make more sense with the actual assets we got. So that should be fun. But in this kitchen space, I opted to try this table, but I thought it was a little too big. But I really liked these chairs that we got. I think these ones are for the rec center, but I thought that they were really fun. So I put them with this little table in the kitchen space. I just put 2 chairs because this is a 1-bedroom house. I didn't think you needed more than that. And then it left more space for your Sims to like route around the space. And I decided to get rid of one of these archways and put a little desk over here. This is another new item that came with the pack. It's more modern. I'm not really sure where this one's supposed to go, but I thought it worked fine in this space. I just tried to match it with the floor tiles or the wood floor, so it's like the same tone, and then just decorating the space with some flowers, this little cityscape item, and a mirror up above, and that's pretty much it. I should be grabbing a trash can at some point too, because I just realized I didn't grab one of those. And then that new bookshelf we got is so pretty. The one that's kind of like bolted to the wall, I thought that was really nice. And then we're just playing around with some of the swatches in the living room. I love the red tones in this room, and I don't know, I was just really happy with it. I think it's a really cozy space. There's so much light coming in, and I particularly like this coffee table in the black swatch. I talked in my build by overview about how I wasn't a huge fan of this table and the one next to it, or like the other one in the set that I have the TV on, but I thought that it looked okay in the darker swatches, and I stick by that. And I used those plants in here, even though I feel like after this build, or after my early access builds, I'm not going to be using them anymore because it really bothers me that they are set together. I really want that bigger plant on its own. I would love the little plants on their own as well, but mostly that bigger one. But I did use them in this space because I was limited on decorations, and I thought that it was exciting to use a new item. But this is the one and only bedroom in the space. I do have the bed tucked up against the wall, so hopefully you only have one sim living here, or you have the scoop feature working in your game, so that your Sims can sleep in this bed. But just getting some curtains in here, a nice little wardrobe, and a plant, It's pretty simple, but I think the style of this new pack is really nice. I love the like deep reds that we have in this pack. So of course I had to bring that through into the bedroom, and then we will be working on the bathroom here. I didn't really think I was going to be able to have space for the shower tub combo, but I did. Because whenever I have like a little one tile spot, I always decide to put a shower there, like a standing shower, but I opted to put the toilet there instead so I could use the new shower because it is so good. The new shower and sink are some of my new favorite items in the game, and they're going to be used in pretty much every build, unless for some reason the style doesn't make sense. But even then, I'll be like, oh, well, they renovated their bathroom because it's just so good. And then I'm playing with the roof here because I, generally speaking, wanted the like pitched roof to be over the whole inside so that the ceiling was taller. But I also wanted to have a ceiling over the bedroom and the bathroom, not to have that open to the rest of the house. So I decided to add a ceiling here and add a couple of like planters and a little chair up there. Hopefully your sim should be able to use that. I will try and play test that before I upload it to the gallery, but I just thought it was a cute use of space. So I added a ladder and just a couple of items up there. And then we're just adding a fence here as a way to make it look like this light is attached to something and not just floating in thin air. And I think that that looked really nice in this space. I was overall just really happy with this build, so I really hope you enjoyed it as well. If you do and you'd like to download it, I should upload it today. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.